We're more of a premium dating site. We're not a do-it-yourself type site out there, which most dating sites are. You put up a profile, she puts up a profile, maybe you two will connect, maybe you won't, but no one's in there helping or assisting. Whereas with us, it's totally different.
In a world filled with uncertainty, there's one constant that transcends borders: the search for love. For today's video, we invite you to embark on a journey to discover the enchanting world of dating Ukrainian women.
She is from Ukraine, and
from Kiev.
And of course, you guys know I've been with the Foreign Affairs for quite a long time, and they've been really trying to set me up. Okay, they recommend many women and stuff. And my hun, she was going to actually join the agency in Kyiv. And do you want to tell the story?
Yeah, it was a very fun story because I'm not gonna to join any agencies, but they found me in Instagram because my Instagram is open, and they called me and say, okay, we found you and you're so beauty and pretty. We have an agency, we can connect you with some men. I said, I don't need it for now. And they started to call me and suggest me. I said, okay, I can give you my information about myself. It was like a resume or something. Yes, I fill out.
Yeah, that you fill out.
I filled out. Yes, I put my information about myself. But in real, I didn't hope, and I didn't put much more hope for this, how it works, and it will. I didn't believe it in real, actually. But okay, I did it, and they started to call me, and I really was postponed, okay, I'm not ready yet, okay, some more information, okay, and later. And they called me and say, okay, we have a very good man, very nice man, yeah, him. And he's a good friend of our agency. Can you connect with him? Can you start to chat with him? Can we give information about you? I said, yeah, okay, just like that, okay, we can communicate.
This wasn't a trip that I was going over for a tour or anything like that, or setting up dates with different women. This trip to Ukraine was for one purpose only, and that was to meet her.
I was really surprised with that he is coming to Ukraine during the war, because I was very skeptic about all these, agencies, and I know a lot of agencies tricking a man. Mm-hmm. And I saw such cases around me, but now I understand it works. And if you guys want to find the real woman in real life, you see that there is a statement on this about adventure, something I saw there. Yeah, to be more adventure like my husband did, and he did a dangerous trip. And I know that you even didn't say to your mom you're going to Ukraine because she might not let him go there. Yes.
Yeah, on this trip, she always knew when I was going over, because I would because she lives in Boston, and I would stop in Boston before I'd go on the tour. But this time I didn't tell her, and because I didn't, she would say, oh my God, he's gonna die, he's going to war.
But really it was dangerous, and it's not a joke in real, because when my husband came, we have blackouts. We had no water, we had no electricity, missiles every day were just flying, and he was in a shelter in his hotel. I was working, and we couldn't connect each other because there was no internet, there is no connection. My son in the basement of a school, and we are all different parts of Kiev, and taxis going from one bank to another bank when it is missiles flying. Prices growing up incredible.
Oh, the prices,
it's unbelievable.
Navigating the complexities of international dating can be daunting. That's where matchmaking agencies come in. Matchmakers specialize services to connect with Ukrainian women.
We're more of a premium dating site. We're not a do-it-yourself type site out there, which most dating sites are. You put up a profile, she puts up a profile, maybe you two will connect, maybe you won't, but no one's in there helping or assisting. Whereas with us, it's totally different. There's a lot, and I mean a lot of assistance that the women get and the men get as well in so many different levels of this site, from the tours, from the introductions, correspondence, video calls. There's a lot of work that goes into all this to try to get you guys together, which is why when you use a site like this, you get much more exposure, you get much better responses, and more interest, because you have a whole team working for you, pushing and trying to get the women interested as much as possible in you. And this is one of the things that you're doing by using this site. You have to understand that. And when you go over and you're meeting these women, sometimes women may not want to come out. And the matchmakers trying their best to say, no, he's a wonderful guy. I met him. He's this, he's that, he's this. No, hardly any other site does that. But we do. We've been doing it for almost 30 years. And it's great because it's helped with a lot of marriages. Yeah, that's what's really cool about this too, is that when you're in this social event, there's so much support. It's so much different than just being one-on-one. And some guys are like, oh, I don't know, I couldn't be in that big area with all these women and these guys. But when you're there, it's different. Yes, it can be intimidating sometimes at first, but everyone's trying to help everyone too, pretty much. And so you just find your place. You fit in, and it's really cool, I think. So yeah, I would not worry about that at all, being shy or timid when you're there, especially if we notice that you're a little bit shy. We will try to pair you with your matchmaker, who's going to be at your side all night, by the way, at these group events that you're seeing here. And we'll try to pair you with someone who's going to be a little more aggressive, a little more outgoing. And I think that helps some of the shyer guys. And all of a sudden they feel more comfortable because they have this, this aggressive wing woman who's at their side all night, helping them talk to the women, helping them get the dates. Again, this is another case, just like correspondence that we were talking about, where you have someone helping you talk to the women and helping the women talk to you. Even though you're right there in the room, they're still helping, and they're going to put a little bit of their spin on the conversation. Same with correspondence. It's going to happen because you have a third person involved. There's one story that I think is kind of funny, actually. It's one of our executive clients was really, really in love with this woman in Odessa, and they thought that the two of them were meant for each other. She really did not speak much English, so she had a translator that was with him all the time. The translator was doing her best to translate, but you're human, and when you're working with someone, you're gonna impart some of your personality, some of your spin on it. And so they're always together, and they were using the same interpreter the whole time. And then when they went off on their own, they went to another country. I think it was Dominican or someplace, and it was just the two of them without that third person. And all of a sudden, it wasn't the same. It was like, oh wow, we're missing something. Yeah, they were missing the third party who was kind of helping them along. And then they realized that maybe they weren't right for each other, and they ended up not getting married. And then she met someone else, and then she married that person. So a third party can have an influence in this. That's why I've always recommended when you're there, let's say in Mexico City, and you're dating, that you use, if you need an interpreter, if the woman doesn't speak that much English, that you use different interpreters so that you get a better idea of what she's really like, as opposed to the same one all the time.
Building a lasting connection is about creating a world within a world, a place where dreams intertwine, challenges are faced together, and love deepens with each passing day. It's about finding your perfect partner, your best friend, and your confidant all in one.
Like your search may be hopeless? Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Interested? Learn more at
KyievWomen.com.